Get ready, start. The House may remember the talk about building up the Northern Tier defense and about the Baghdad Pact. The motives were supposed to be to protect these countries from attack of invasion from the Soviet Union and to give them security and peace. As a matter of fact, the result was quite the contrary. The troubles of these countries only increased because of such an approach. The Arab countries, at any rate, the governments were divided, some in the Baghdad Pact and some outside it, while the government carried on a cold war against each other. The people almost in every Arab country were powerfully affected by this side of Arab nationalism. Thus, in the countries associated with the Baghdad Pact, there was a gap between the government and the people, the looking more and more towards Arab nationalism and the government looking in another direction and rather ranged against the spirit of Arab nationalism. I believe it surprised even the people in Iraq and Egypt. The surprise was not essentially that it took place, but the speed with which it took place and the complete success which attended it. It showed how utterly divorced from public opinion the government of Iraq was. When the change came, it brought tremendous relief all over Iraq, and the people flocked to the side of the new government. So, this attempt at not recognizing the spirit of Arab nationalism, even trying to come in its way and obstructing it, really achieved the opposite effect. It encouraged nationalism, as such an approach will inevitably do. This has resulted in the Arab nations coming nearer to one another and will no doubt bring about a great deal of cooperation between them. It was said that some kind of an Arab empire was being built up which was dangerous. I do not know about the future, but I see no empire, much less an Arab empire. The theory of the vacuum is sometimes advanced as if the removal of the influence of some great powers must necessarily be filled in by some other powers. It is an extraordinary appraisal of the situation which does not recognize the effect of Arab nationalism, which has become such a dominant force. We are convinced that any of the problems of West Asia must be based on the recognition of the dominant urge and force of Arab nationalism. Any settlement must have the goodwill cooperation of the Arab nations. The need of the European countries for oil